Hello guys, this is Jason from Team Night Ride coming at you guys with another deck profile, and this is gonna be on my Happiness Heart Lupina deck. So before I start the deck profile, if you just to let you guys know, if you guys want to see any of the decks, it's always gonna be on my Twitter down in the description below. And if you also get help my channel out by either subscribing and hitting like button, and giving some comments or feedbacks of what you think I should add to make the deck improve the deck. So the first one we're gonna play, the first card I'm gonna be showing today is grade 3 and under. So the first one, of course, you got to play 4 of the Happiness Heart Lupina. So her ability is once once per turn you can soul blast 2 cards. You can look up top 7 cards of your deck. You could choose a normal unit from among those and call it to rear guard. And if you call after you call the units, you shuffle your deck, and then you put on that unit you put a force marker if it doesn't have one. And the second skill that makes her also good, she has 2 skills. The first one I already explained it. The second one is when she attacks, you can counter blast 1 and stand all units with all rear guards with force marker. So pretty much she gives you more attacks with the units. She gives you value for which units that have force on them. Alright, so I play 4. So the next card I'm playing on the deck, I'm playing 4. This is pretty much this is another grade 3. This is from the trial deck when the Bermuda first came out. We're playing Graceful Prayer Emmy. So her ability is just be aware that you don't want to ride this card. You want this card as on your rear guard more than if you do get him in hand, you might want to mulligan just so that you don't end up riding, because she really doesn't do that much. But for what she does on rear guard, you want it for rear guard. She's a Vanguard rear guard ability. When it attacks, if you have 5 or more 5 rear guards, this unit gets plus 15k. So pretty much it's she gains power 15k, so she's a 28k attacker. But with a 4, she's 38, and whatever other boosters you have, she can be bigger. So you want this to be hitting numbers. So you're playing 4 of her. So the next card I'm playing, and this is gonna be the 4 of this grade 2. So this grade 2 came with Lupina. She pretty much just helps Lupina in being able to soul charge, and also giving Lupina the crit. Like during your turn, if you have during your turn, if this card has a force marker on it, the critical of your Happiness Heart Lupina is, becomes 2. Sorry. So it gives Lupina an extra. When she's swinging, she's swinging with 2 damage instead of 1, and that's without triggers. And your other ability is lets you soul charge. If you didn't notice, Lupina requires to soul blast 2 every single time you want to activate her skill. So with her, she helps fix that problem by helping you soul charge, so that you can always have the soul requirement to meet the cost for Lupina. So I'm playing 4 of her. The next grade 2 I'm playing, and this one you can literally play any other grade 2 you feel like it, but I think she's a little bit better. I'm playing Top Idol Aqua. So her ability is, if you guys don't know, is Vanguard, continuous Vanguard rear guard. During your turn, if you have another unit with the same in the same column as this unit, you get plus 5k. So she's a 15k attacker. And on Vanguard rear guard, one place, you can return one of your other normal units on your rear guards to your hand. And if you return the card, you draw a card and discard a card. So and then this ability may only be used by a card with the same card name once a turn. So what she does is she pretty much bounces a card that's dead on your board. Like you could call her. There's already something in front. You bounce that other card back. You get to draw a card and discard a card. It pretty much helps you filter and get rid of all the dead card on board. You can actually be able to use that other card later on in the game, if that's the case. Like say you called her, you can play her and bounce her back to your hand, and that way you get her skill again to soul charge again. So I'm playing her at 4. And the other grade 2 I'm playing in the deck, and this is another way to help you soul charge also, and also gives you that little aggression early game. I'm playing 4 of this grade 2. So what it does is continuous Vanguard, continuous hand. It's considered a grade 1 in your hand. So pretty much it gives you that early aggression. When you ride into grade 1, you can call it. And the next ability that makes it good also is that it lets you look on top of your deck for up to 1 card. So you look on top of your deck for 1 card, you can either call it to rear guard, you can put it into soul. So literally this card can literally either fill your soul or give you another potential rear guard to attack with. So I'm playing it at 4. So for grade 1s, we gotta keep the you want to be able to search for Lupina, so you gotta play the grade 3 searchers. And its ability is a Vanguard rear guard. When it's placed, you can from hand you can look up top 5 cards for a grade 3, and if you find one, you get discard a card. And the other ability is if there's a card, let me just make sure. During your turn, if you're another unit in the same column as this unit gets plus 5,000. So this is pretty much a 13k swinger or booster. So you want this deck, you want to be on Lupina as much as possible. Because if you get to the other grade 3, you're pretty much going to die because you can't really do anything with it. So the next grade 1, I'm playing 4. This came with the Lupina. It's called Fresher Infern Rosanida. Sorry about that, pronouncing the name wrong. So its ability is continuous rear guard. During your turn, if this unit has a force marker, the happiness heart Lupina on your Vanguard, this unit gets plus 10,000. So pretty much this card's an 18k attacker or booster. And the other ability is when Vanguard rear guard when placed, you can Soul Blast 1, look up top 5 cards of your deck and reveal 1 happiness Lupina, or the grade 2, which is sorry if I can't pronounce the name wrong. Just make sure, give me 1 second. It also lets you look up top 5 for this, or the grade 2. So you pretty much you look up top 5 for either or of them. So you're gonna do your best to try to get to the grade 3 because it's what you need in your deck to be able to play the game. You have to play at 4. So I'm playing 4 grade 1s. And the next grade 1 we're playing, and this is be a little more defensive in the deck. This could pretty much be anything else, but I think this card really helps in the deck. We gotta play the Melody Idol Illy. So her ability is when it attacks, when it's attacked or attacked, sorry, I'm not English. So when it's attacked or attacked, it boosts hits. Search your deck for 1 Melody Idol, Mermaid Idol Ellie, and reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. And if you put a card into your hand, this card is on your rear guard. Retire this card. So pretty much this card helps you search for itself. And then the second ability is when placed, put a Melody Idol Ellie from your drop zone on the bottom of your deck, and this unit gets plus 10,000 onto your turn. Plus 10,000 shield. So pretty much when you guard with this card, you get to put one of your Melody elements from the drop zone to the bottom of your deck, and she's pretty much like a heal in hand, 20k heal card that's in your hand. All right, for staples for grade 0, we're playing 4 heals. Has to be staple. You got to play the heals. The next one we're playing 4 draws, 4 draw crits. You can either play the crit sentinel, but I like the draws crits better, because you're not drawing as much in this deck, and the crit sentinels with the way the game is now, where people are hitting like really big numbers over the 60k, you want to draw PGs because they do come in clutch sometimes. I'm playing 1 more draw. I'm playing 7 crit, and then the starter. So the starter could be anyone you like, but I like her because I used to play in G series. Alright, so that's my deck profile. If you do like this deck, please please subscribe and hit that bell button for any future videos we have. If you have any comments, just put them down below. I always read them. Just be respectful. Well, this is Jason signing out.